MNTS.
OABI.
PRTG. PRTG. PRTG.
BMEA.
PRTG.
Shares of Faraday
OTLK.
Future, ticker FFIE, Foxtrot, India Echo,
PRTG.
hitting a low of $6.88, down 12.5% after hitting a high of $11.40. Ticker FFIE, Foxtrot, India Echo.
RR. UVIX. APDN.
Johnson & Johnson,
RDDT.
ticker J&J.
ASRT.
The European Commission approves Balversa for adult patients with unresectable or metastatic urothelial carcinoma.
APDN.
Ticker
CRMJ.
J&J, Julia, November, Julia.
COG.
GDC.
OTLK. COG. COG.
APDN.
RDDT.
SQNS.
FRPT.
FRPT. Big spread. ASRT. SQNS.
BMEA.
Shares of Freshpet, ticker FRPT, Foxtrot, Romeo, Papa Tango, getting a pop to the high, hitting a high of $139.89, up 3.3%. That is Freshpet, ticker FRPT, Foxtrot, Romeo, Papa Tango.
Up almost 39% now on MNTS.
MNTS. Kava.
SQNS.
Just had an internet glitch. Looks like everything's fine up here health-wise on the
SQNS.
stream. Alright, just had a little glitch there. I just had an exit, I think. Let me see, what was that? Oh no, I just bought some more GDC. Okay. I'm fully allocated now again. I'm entered again on GDC with a stop at, I forget what was it, 450 or 350. I alerted it in the group.
RDDT.
MNTS. MNTS.
MNTS is the stock moving a lot today.
MNTS.
MNTS. MNTS. MNTS.
Looks like NVR might be finally
MNTS.
moving. We were talking about that. NVRO, I mean. Okay, yeah, it's still not back to my break even, but
FFIE.
it's having some good positive movement.
MNTS.
SIDU. Kava. Ford. CODX. SG.
SQNS. FFIE. FFIE. FFIE.
Tila.
FFIE. FFIE.
SG. Bind. CODX.
GDC.
Ford.
SQNS. SQNS.
OABI.
Perigo, ticker PRGO, Papa Romeo Golf Oscar, shares off the highs, hitting a high of
CODX.
29.19, up 3.4% after Donald Trump posted on Truth Social, "My administration will be great for women and their reproductive rights." That is Perigo, ticker PRGO, Papa Romeo Golf Oscar.
REAX.
SQNS. GDC. PRTG. FFIE. PRTG.
MNTS. Ford.
FFIE.
MNTS. MNTS.
MNTS.
CRMT.
MNTS.
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 RMTI. RDDT.
Momentous, ticker MNTS, Michael November Tango Sandy, shares hitting a high of $1.87, up
MNTS.
226%.
MNTS.
Ticker MNTS, Michael November Tango Sandy.
Sky. RDDT. Bion.
MNTS.
Solventum, ticker SOLV, Sandy Oscar Lima Victor.
VIOT.
On
MNTS.
CNBC, Jenny Harrington sells Solventum. That is ticker SOLV, Sandy Oscar Lima Victor.
TSSI.
REAX.
SQNS.
Sky.
TSSI.
CRMT.
GDC.
RMTI.
GDC.
MNTS,
GDC.
MNTS, MNTS,
MNTS.
SIGA, REAX,
Watching shares of Uber, ticker
VNL,
UBER.
MNTS,
CNBC Josh Brown comments on Uber Technologies in a segment titled
MNTS.
The Committee's Uber Strategy. That's ticker UBER. Shares seeing some volume.
SG,
This is also the largest volume day now in history on this stock, so in 4.5 years. So, this is interesting.
Vine,
VRAX.
And if I go over to SQNS,
Hack,
that's a red day. It didn't work. If it was green, I'd be all over it because it's extremely high volume.
VRAX.
MNTS, this is unprecedented levels of volume going on. So it's not just another ER. It's not within typical ER. This is something extraordinary.
Sweet Green, ticker SG,
And
Golf. Josh Brown.
It's green. And it's going
talking
green.
about
It's
the
been
company
green.
on
I got in like
CNBC,
over here. What did I get in? 127. I
9.5%,
got in like
hitting a
over
high of
here.
38.45. That's Sweet
Like
Green, ticker
hours
SG,
after the
Golf.
market opened. When it opened, it was red, but it turned green. It started to look good. And I was like, well, shit. These things either they fade because they crapped out, or if they start turning around midday, I want to be there if they suddenly start breaking to new highs and start pushing. And so on that premise, I got in for a nice wide risk just in case. Guess what? It worked.
GSM,
So, but it's doing so well because it was so strong and doing something incredible already, just like SQNS, except SQNS failed out and this one didn't. This one worked. So it's as simple as that. Really. Are you there, Michael? Hopefully you heard all that. You can rewind. I'm going to mute.
FFIE.
case.
GDC,
STGW. PANL.
GDC,
SG.
MNTS,
CCG.
FFIE, MNTS, MNTS,
CRMD. PPTA.
MNTS, MNTS,
RRGB.
FFIE,
CODX. STGW.
MNTS,
CODX.
VRAX,
CODX. Cava.
CODX, MNTS,
CRK.
VRAX,
Apple
RSI.
ticker AAPL, Alpha Alpha Papa Lima. Senior report, Dan Loeb's third point took a position in Apple in April. That is Apple, ticker AAPL, Alpha Alpha Papa Lima.
FFIE,
BDTX. Bion.
Fed's Goolsbee, speaking on CNBC, says supports Fed's new focus on job markets.
RSI.
Goolsbee says inflation is on a path to 2%.
CODX. SQNS.
Fed Goolsbee says policy now at its tightest point of
CODX.
entire hike cycle.
CODX.
Goolsbee says current Fed
CODX.
funds rate set for different economic conditions.
CODX.
Ticker CODX, Co-Diagnostics shares.
Set for different economic conditions.
CODX.
Ticker CODX, Co-Diagnostics shares.
CODX. Find.
MNTS. MNTS.
CODX.
APDN.
RMTI.
CODX.
Fed's Goolsbee says Fed forecast shows widespread support for rate cuts. Says everything we wanted to happen to get rates down has happened.
Kava.
APDN. APDN.
Shares of Co-Diagnostics, ticker CODX, Charlie Oscar Delta X-ray, hitting a high of $1.92, up 23% after a report that Biden's administration has reportedly announced that it will restart the free COVID program sometime in late September. That is Co-Diagnostics, ticker CODX, Charlie Oscar Delta X-ray.
CODX.
Watching shares of Abbott Labs, ticker ABT.
CODX.
CODX. CODX.
Fed's Goolsbee says by almost all measures, the job market is cooling. Says doesn't like to offer firm guidance about Fed rate decisions.
CODX.
That is in a CNBC interview. Currently speaking.
CODX. FFIE. CODX. 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 CODX.
Momentous, ticker MNTS, Michael November Tango Sandy. Shares are halted to the
CODX.
downside. Stock still up 190%. That's ticker MNTS, Michael November Tango Sandy.
CODX.
Fed's Goolsbee says doesn't think inflation will get stuck above 2%. Says I try
GDC.
to resist committing myself on monetary policy. Goolsbee says historically rate cutting has been
GDC.
a process.
PRTG. GDC. GDC.
Fed's Goolsbee says wants to hit
SQNS.
golden path of 2% inflation without a recession. Hopefully a year from now we're still
SQNS.
chugging along.
SQNS. SQNS.
LFT.
SQNS. SQNS. FFIE. FFIE. FFIE.
LFT. SIDU.
FFIE. FFIE. FFIE.
VMO.
FFIE.
CRMD. VMO. CRMD.
Momentous ticker MNTS. Michael November Tango Sandy shares resume trading up 191%. Ticker MNTS. Michael November Tango Sandy.
MNTS. FFIE. 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 FFIE.
LTRN. Kava.
MNTS.
LFT. Bind. Kava.
MNTS. SQNS. FFIE. EOSE. MNTS.
2. EKSO.
MNTS.
SL Green Realty, ticker SLG, Sandy Lima Golf. On
APDN.
CNBC, Jenny Harrington sells SL Green, ticker SLG, Sandy Lima Golf.
SIDU. SGLY.
APDN. APDN. APDN.
OCCI. CMRX. Bind.
FFIE. MNTS. FFIE. MNTS.
SST. Bind. CRK. WIW.
FFIE.
EPM. VMO. SGRY. 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 CRK. SGRY. SGRY.
MNTS. VRAX. FFIE. FFIE. FFIE.
Surgery Partners, ticker SGRY, Sandy Golf Romeo Yankee shares getting a pop to the high of
FFIE.
32.88, up 13%. Not seeing specific news on that
FFIE.
stock. Ticker SGRY, Sandy Golf Romeo Yankee.
FFIE.
SGLY. Bind. AUID.
SQNS.
SGRY. CRK.
Surgery Partners, ticker SGRY, Sandy Golf Romeo Yankee. Seen a report from Bloomberg that TPG and United Health are set among suitors for Surgery Partners. That is ticker
CRND.
SGRY, Sandy Golf Romeo Yankee. Shares hitting a high of $33.30, up 15.5% on that report.
SST.
GDC,
SCKT.
SCKT,
CRMT.
MNTS,
SGRY.
UBX Technology, ticker UBXG. Uniform Bravo, X-Ray
SQNS.
Golf shares continuing to sell off, hitting a low of $3.
Hopefully you didn't turn your system up so loud
89%.
so that when I
in
come on,
session.
I'm really loud
Ticker
now because I'm
UBXG,
I'm
Uniform
thinking
Bravo,
20
X-Ray
decibels
Golf.
higher than the squawk. Anyway, hi. This is a good example. Look at this here of where I
SGRY.
got in on this day, day 2.
FFIE,
I put my stop below day 1, $1.
RR,
It moved in the right
CNBC
direction. I took
final
some partial
trades,
profits.
ticker
Like, it started pulling back, and
COWZ,
then
Charlie
today
Oscar,
maybe
Whiskey
it's looking
Zulu,
like it's
the
gonna.
Pacer US
FFIE.
You know,
Cash
it's
Cows
green over
100
red. It looks like
ETF,
it's gonna
Sherwin-Williams,
possibly
ticker
continue
SHW,
to
Sandy
try.
Hotel Whiskey,
And so,
Visa,
on
ticker
that
V,
basis, as it kind of turned around
and
across the
the
course of 2 days
NNN
there,
REIT, ticker NNN,
it seems to have put in a
November,
bottom right there,
November,
right?
Fund.
November.
So that can become my
CNBC
new
final trades.
stop. And I made that 130, like way down here, nice round number. And if that's the case, you see, then current price to stop, if you look at it, it's a little bit smaller than the previous entry to stop. So therefore I can increase my size. So I did that. I bought some up here to increase my size. And that average, that add-on, moved my
Baker Hughes,
my
US
cost
oil rig
basis
count
break even
unchanged at
from this price of
483, down
132
29 year
to
over
this
year.
price of 136.
Natural gas
What's
rigs
amazing about
down
that
1
is
to
that
97.
means
Horizontal rigs up 3 to
my break even is
524.
really
Gulf of
close to the
Mexico rig
stop.
count unchanged.
So and price is
Permian
way up here.
3.
So I have all this room for it to move
ART,
around.
That is the Baker Hughes rig count.
And even if it were to come back down to my stop,
Fund.
FFIE,
the stop is now
CRK.
way up high near where my price is, my cost average entry. So I wouldn't even lose that much. But you know, ideally, I'm hoping that now that I even have increased size, this is like an add-on. Now that I have increased size and a tighter stop because of that, and a higher stop, I'm hoping it goes. You know, that said, I'm hoping it goes. I'm hoping it flies to higher targets. Like, I mean, look what it could have in store here. If it can break over
FFIE.
185, I mean, this is one that's good to be in because it's a blue sky all the way up to $4.30. It's a huge gap down
WIW.
with no resistance. There's no orders in there. Nobody's in there. So
GRNT.
maybe it's a long shot. But it certainly was more of a long shot back here and especially down here. Now it's
EPM.
come back up and it's starting to put in some strong volume, and or we hit 172 the other day. All it needs to do is get above 184. It's almost there. We're at 157 now. If it can do that in the next few days, I'll be glad I was in. And then bam, it's going to pop and it's going to go through all those halts and everything potentially, and work its way back to a worst case, this
ARTW,
void low, 367, but best case back where it left off in reverse retracement order to 440, something like that. Understood?
APDN,
MCIC. I'm going to take a break. I'll be back. I'm going to take a little break just to get up out of my chair. I can't sit down for too long. I'll be back. The stream is going to keep going.
APDN. 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 APDN.
CRK. EVGO. KLXE.
APDN.
HLLY. TTEC.
APDN.
CLAR.
APDN. 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 MNTS. MNTS. FFIE. 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 FFIE.
Bind. TTEC.
FFIE. APDN. FFIE. FFIE. FFIE.
CLAR. Bind.
MNTS,
CRMD,
CRMD, PRTG, MNTS,
CRK,
GDC, FFIE,
Bind,
PRTG,
KLXE, STGW,
FFIE, FFIE,
AEHL,
AEHL, SQNS, GDC, GDC, GDC,
Bind,
GDC, GDC, FFIE, GDC, FFIE, FFIE, FFIE,
AEHL, AEHL, Bind,
FFIE, 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 MNTS, APDN,
EPM,
APDN,
RSI,
FFIE, FFIE, FFIE,
SGLY, CSIQ, SGLY,
ARTW, APDN,
TUIC, TTEC,
SQNS, FFIE, 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 FFIE,
SIGA,
Benzinga market update. S&P futures up 31. The Dow futures up 259. Nasdaq is up 109. Crude is up $1.93 at $74.94. Natural gas is down 3 cents at $2.02. Gold is up $30.20 at $25.4690. Bitcoin futures up 1,690 at 62,040.
CSIQ, TTEC,
REVB.
STGW.
FFIE. 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 REVB. APDN.
CRK.
MNTS.
RMTI.
SQNS. SQNS. VRAX.
OCCI.
FFIE. PTON. REVB.
LOGC.
QBTS. GRI.
ADAG.
VRAX. APDN.
ADAG. STRO.
AMPX.
KLXE.
FFIE.
Pays.
FFIE. IFIN.U halted because of volatility. MNTS halted because of volatility.
ADAG.
APDN.
STRO.
APDN.
INZY.
APDN. FFIE.
STGW.
FFIE. FFIE. FFIE.
ADAG. SIGA.
FFIE. 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 FFIE.
AHT.
FFIE.
AHT. STRO. ADAG. AHT.
AIA,
ADAG. ADAG.
APDN,
OPBK, company CEO and chairman to retire. That's Oscar Papa Bravo Kilo, OPBK.
CREX, GDC. IFIN.U is expected to resume in 20 seconds.
SIGA.
RR,
INZY. STRO.
SQNS, PRTG. IFIN.U resumed. VRAX, MNTS is expected to resume in 20 seconds. VRAX, MNTS resumed. MNTS, VRAX,
EVGO. CGNT.
All right, back checking in on things.
APDN, RR,
MNTS is back a lot, quite a lot, that it looks like it's probably not going to have continuation.
SQNS,
Yeah, it's almost a full reversal topping tail candle. That's all she wrote kind of situation. Should have sold at 140. That was a significant pivot. Could have even sold at 160. I guess I'll flatten here and reassess towards
FFIE.
the close of the day at 3 o'clock. All right. I'll just bank that, pocket that, reassess later.
FFIE,
All right.
SQNS,
Skin. CMMV.
CMMB.
CGNT, CGNT.
MNTS. FFIE.
RMTI.
FFIE. FFIE.
CPSS. CPSS, CPSS.
FFIE. FFIE.
UIS. EVGO.
PRTG.
UIS.
Swim. MNTS. MNTS.
PACE.
PRTG. SQNS. SQNS.
UIS. SG. BDTX. VMO.
MNTS. MNTS.
CSIQ.
MNTS. MNTS. FFIE.
RMTI.
SQNS.
UIS.
SQNS. PRTG.
VSCO. LTRN.
SDIG.
COG.
GDC.
RMTI.
FFIE.
RMTI.
FFIE.
RE2.
FFIE.
SG.
FFIE. FFIE.
VSCO. INZY.
MNTS.
LUMO.
APDN. APDN. FFIE.
RMTI. STRO.
FFIE. 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 PRTG. PRTG.
LTRN. RE2. VSCO.
APDN. APDN. APDN.
CSIQ. STRO. OPAD.
MNTS.
SBFM.
MNTS.
LUMO.
MNTS.
Fed Schoolsby said Powell's rate comments were clear and definitive that on Fox Business, funds rate set a time when inflation was much higher. Fed policy has been passively tightening as inflation cools.
GDC. MNTS. FFIE. FFIE. FFIE.
Fed Schoolsby says have gotten warning signs on job market.
MNTS. MNTS.
See that? Every reason to think Fed forecasted rates cuts rate cuts will happen.
APDN.
CCG. Coke.
I was
FFIE.
watching lava flows in Iceland. Unbelievable, amazing. This SDIG stock is going. I added on to my original position and raise my stop just beneath here. I have no idea if this is going to work out. This is a real I'm not sure moment because the follow-up volume is not that high. Let's see. Had to reboot Thinkorswim. It's acting kind of funny.
INSM. Big spread.
GVP.
INSM. INSM. MNTS.
AUID.
MNTS. MNTS.
INZY.
PRTG.
And you can do this with big caps because here it is with Zoom. The other day I
APDN.
got in on this massive move. We're
APDN.
applying some of the same principles, but not.
APDN.
It is a bit of a different animal. Just we did get follow through, and I'm at almost a 1-to-1, and I've taken a little profits on it already on Zoom.
MNTS. FFIE.
Origin I added on. I talked about that earlier. PTA, I mean, this is a potential add-on here, but I like to kind of see how it is at the end of the day.
Guts.
APDN. APDN. APDN.
INSM, Insmed share is getting a pop here, getting some
RMTI,
chatter. Share is
INZY.
trading down 18 cents. Getting a pop here on some volume, INSM.
INSM. ATHA.
MNTS. MNTS.
MRSN.
MNTS.
INZY. INSM.
GDC.
RDGT.
VRAX.
There's no volume info. What the hell? Where's the volume?
VRAX.
It's my volume chart? What happened to... Where did the volume go?
MNTS. MNTS.
Ah! Yeah, double click. It was hiding. Jesus.
EVGO. RDDT.
MNTS.
RMTI.
MNTS. MNTS.
UIS.
MNTS.
It's fine.
CSIQ.
MNTS. MNTS.
Okay, I'm going to take another break. 3 o'clock power hour. I'll definitely be here, but I might even be up here again in 10 or 20 minutes. Back in a little bit.
EVGO.
SQNS. FFIE. FFIE.
ARTW.
FFIE,
ARTW,
MNTS,
INZY,
ARTW,
CSIQ, INZY,
MNTS, APDN,
LGO, COG,
MNTS, APDN, UBXG resumed. PRTG, PRTG, UBXG halted.
GDRX,
MNTS, FFIE, APDN,
QTI,
APDN,
SWIM,
APDN, APDN,
TLS,
APDN,
EXPI, QTI, QTI, INZY, QTI, 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 QTI,
GDC,
CRMD, CMPS, SGE,
SGE, SGE,
SGE,
SGE, NIBF,
SWIM,
UBXG is expected to resume in 20 seconds.
GHSI,
UBXG resumed.
INZY, GHSI, Leo,
GDC, UBXG halted. GDC, FFIE, FFIE,
RDDT,
RFK Jr. about to speak about his future plans.
Eden.
MNTS. Skin.
Shares of Trump Media getting a little pop here on some volume. Delta Juliet Tango.
SYRA.
PRTG.
RDDT. ARTW. ARTW.
PRTG. PRTG.
ARTW.
UBXG, UBX Technology shares hitting $1.20 at the low. Now at $1.43, down 95% after comments from social media circulated early this morning. That's Uniform Bravo X-Ray Golf.
AEI. 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 AEI.
UBXG is expected to resume in 20 seconds.
RDDT.
FFIE. UBXG resumed. FFIE. FFIE.
AEI.
UBXG halted.
Coke. TLS.
APDN.
Re2.
GDC. AEI.
SGLY. SGLY. Leo,
APDN, SQNS, FFIE, GDC,
Ritu,
GDC, AEI,
AAPL, Apple planning September 10th debut for new iPhones, AirPods, and watches. AAPL.
OPAD,
FFIE, FFIE,
OPAD,
FFIE,
Ritu, Ritu, Ritu,
FFIE,
Ritu, 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 Ritu,
FFIE, FFIE, FFIE,
Ritu,
MNTS, MNTS, UBXG is expected to resume in 20 seconds. MNTS, UBXG resumed. MNTS,
AP RFK Jr. says in court filing he plans to endorse Trump. That from
MNTS.
Associated Press. Fed's Goolsbee said neutral rates are far from where we
RDDT.
are. Size of rate cut isn't what matters
UBXG
most.
halted. FFIE,
OPAD,
FFIE,
Shares of Trump media ticking higher now on that RFK
FFIE.
news. Right now up 38 cents at 23.08.
FFIE,
Goolsbee said everything is always on the table for the Fed.
Ritu, 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 Ritu,
APDN. SQNS. SQNS. MNTS. MNTS. PRTG. FFIE.
Goolsby said doesn't see near zero rates based on current economic outlook.
FFIE. 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 FFIE.
RDDT. Frog.
RE2. FFIE. UBXG is expected to resume in 20 seconds. FFIE. UBXG resumed. FFIE. 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 UBXG halted.
OPAD. OPAD. TLS. Eden.
FFIE. 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 MNTS. RR. FFIE. 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 FFIE.
MSTR.
FFIE. FFIE. FFIE.
CMMB. CRNT. GLAC.
MNTS. APDN. MNTS.
UFI.
EGP, East
FFIE.
Group Properties, increasing its dividend 10.2%. That's Echo Golf Papa, EGP.
FFIE.
EXPI.
UBXG is expected to resume in 20 seconds.
Crude futures
EXPI.
settling up $1.82 or 2.5% at $74.83.
EXPI.
UBXG resumed.
SIDU.
MNTS. MNTS. FFIE.
EXPI.
FFIE.
CVU.
SQNS. APDN.
CMMB.
GDC.
EXPI.
GDC. GDC. NRDY.
COCP. SRG.
NKTR. MNTS.
SRG. CRNT.
UBXG halted.
STRO.
PRTG.
SWIM.
STRO. APDN,
CRNT.
GDC halted. MNTS. MNTS.
MODD.
FFIE. FFIE.
EXPI.
FFIE.
STGW.
FFIE.
STGW.
FFIE. FFIE.
CRNT.
FFIE. 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 MNTS.
EXPI. Retu. 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 Retu.
PRTG. PRTG. UBXG is expected to resume in 20 seconds. PRTG. APDN.
EXPI.
FFIE. UBXG resumed.
Hello, are you there? Lier.
FFIE.
So your question was, what do I think about EGH
ARTW.
stock? I mean, can you see? It's dying a massive death at multiple what looks like shelf offerings. It is. They're just raping everyone of their money. It is beyond bad. I mean, it is evil. Very bad here. Really, really bad. I mean, if you happen to have any money in that, you don't have any. You don't have very much left now. So who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? Like, you can kiss whatever you have left on that goodbye. As far as it going up, forget it. There's a lot better things out there,
Right.
probably, man. A lot better things. Okay.
GDC
Today, I added to SDIG. This looks like it might be going to be going somewhere. Mullins picking up off the bottom here. Zoom is zooming. ORGN.
GDC.
It's moving along. I'm in a lot of positions. PTA, PPTA. What's this one? It's DSY. This one is coming up off the bottom and moving for almost 2 weeks now. Nice and strong. So anyway,
FFIE.
yeah, I don't think that EGH stock is. I don't know who told you
FFIE.
about it or what your situation is on it. Well, they were
FFIE.
wrong, and that is nothing good there. All right. I'm gonna go off the air and just finish this hot dog. I'm having a hot dog, but I'll type to you. So
Rail.
just text to me there, and I'll type back to you, and I'll check things out if you like.
FFIE. FFIE.
Rail.
Biden announcing new military
AIXI.
aid
AIXI.
package for Ukraine.
Rail. Rail.
MNTS. FFIE. MNTS.
AIXI.
PRTG. PRTG. AIXI halted. MNTS. FFIE.
SGRY.
FFIE.
KLXE.
FFIE. MNTS.
SGRY.
MNTS.
KLXE.
Riley.
NIVF.
NIVF.
SGRY.
FFIE. FFIE. FFIE.
SGRY.
FFIE.
BTDR.
APDN. APDN. AIXI is expected to resume in 20 seconds. NIVF.
AIXI.
AIXI resumed. NIVF. MNTS. MNTS.
AIXI.
AIXI. Watch the spread.
BCAN.
AIXI.
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 BCAN.
AIXI halted.
GHSI.
FFIE,
GHSI. ATHA.
FFIE,
ARTW.
FFIE,
GHSI.
FFIE, FFIE,
GFAI. GHSI.
PRTG, GDC, PRTG, 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 GDC,
GFAI.
RE2. AIXI is expected to resume in 20 seconds. PRTG, GDC,
GFAI. AIXI.
AIXI
GFAI.
resumed. AIXI,
RE2.
RE2,
RE2.
RE2, RE2,
RE2.
RE2. AIXI halted.
RE2. RE2.
PRTG, PRTG, APDN,
GoCo.
GDC. CCCC. FFIE. CCCC. FFIE. GDC. CRNC.
GoCo. GoCo.
MNTS.
GoCo.
MNTS.
FNGR.
MNTS. CRMD. GDC. GDC.
RFK Jr. says, I am suspending my
FFIE.
campaign. I no longer believe that I have a realistic path to electoral victory.
FFIE. GDC. GDC.
RFK Jr. said, I'm
FNGR.
removing my name from ballot in 10 battleground states.
AIXI is expected to resume in 20 seconds. FFIE. FFIE. AIXI resumed.
Re2. Re2.
MNTS. MNTS. GDC.
TTEC.
NIBF. PRTG.
PPIH announcing $46
PRTG.
million in contract awards in the Middle East. That's Papa
Ethan.
India Hotel. Getting a pop on that news. PPIH.
PRTG. GDC.
All right, the power hour is here.
AIXI.
Countdown to the weekend
Big spread.
is happening. We got AIXI popping just before the hour, and
Ethan.
like everyone's going to be flowing in, and
AIXI.
there's not going to be enough time for everybody to get in.
BCAN.
So this is going to get slammed against the wall
SQNS.
CAN.
by the close, in my estimation. We'll see.
Ethan.
AIXI.
I'm looking to pick up 20 more shares. See if I can get any kind of panicky moments where I can grab shares. Stop at 350. My original stop was $2 days ago when I got in. But I would like to add on pullback if some pullback happens.
MNTS.
RFK says he will now throw his support to Donald Trump.
AIXI.
Ethan.
AIXI. FFIE.
Tila.
BSFC. BSFC. GDC. GDC.
ARTW. SHPH.
GDC.
BCAN. ARTW.
60 cents of risk I'm getting in on ARTW.
Lipo. VIOT.
MNTS. GDC. FFIE.
TBBB. TBBB.
GDC. MNTS.
ARTW.
ASTS, Trader circulating a report here from the FCC. Said the FCC just approved ASTS,
BDTX,
AT&T and Verizon for SES service. That's Alpha Sandy Tango Sandy, ASTS.
Be right back. Gotta turn on the air conditioning.
MNTS. RE2.
PPIH.
PRTG.
PPIH. PPIH. PPIH.
All right, 45 minutes since close of market.
PRTG. BYU halted. PRTG.
FNGR. WSM. BTDR.
RE2. NRGB.
Potentially try to short this BYU,
PPIH.
although it really had a pickup today. I don't know. Maybe I should just not. Yeah, I think I will not short that one. But it is halted. But I think it's halted on the way up. Okay. I'll have to leave it alone. Bayou. Oh, yeah.
UFI.
Getting sweaty in the last hour, huh? Yeah. No, it is literally. It's kind of hot here. We're having a storm, so it's just, the humidity is in the air.
AI.
BBAI.
I forget where you live, Michael. Did you say? I think you live somewhere in Florida or something, so you would know.
ASPI.
Or maybe you said, I don't know. I don't remember where you say you live. I don't want to guess and be wrong. Agba. Come on, opportunities. Present yourselves. W Day. I want to see some liquid movers.
PRTG.
Doing good on the day, by the way. Up about
FFIE.
0.5R on the day. Wish it was more. But it all adds up, man.
FFIE.
Like I said, yeah, last night, break even is something you should be proud of.
Alti.
Break even is the equivalent of going to the slot machines and putting in a quarter and getting out a quarter every time. That's good. Get to sit there for free with no risk. That's great. Break even is outstanding.
Alti.
All right, let's look at all these at the end of the day. SQNS. You see, it never came back. MNTS. It looks like it's failing out. I cut that earlier. I think I did. I better not be in it. Let me see. Maybe I'm short. No, I'm not in it. Okay, yeah, I cut it earlier. Yeah, that was an unfortunate, massive drop on MNTS. Looked like it was going to go, but that's the way these things are. Can pay more to be more aggressive about profit taking. Profit taking MNTS PRTG. I would short it here, but the risk reward doesn't look good. Kava, I'm in long, and that looks good.
PRTG.
Okay, I should alert everybody in the group to that one. If I didn't already, let me see. Oh, I did. I already alerted
PRTG.
Kava. Okay. It's up 6%. Lab. Florida. I'm from Florida. Just moved from
PRTG.
Tennessee to Colorado.
Kins.
I'm loving this zero humidity out west. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Kins.
I used to live in California, all up and down, and that's the way it is. Tennessee. Whew. That's like right there in the swamps. You probably had, like fireflies and all those swampy mosquitoes. And you know what I hate about a lot of those places? Really dislike, I should say. Those garden spiders. God, those creep me out. With those skinny, long, multi-elbowed legs, and they put those webs up in the trees. Oh, God. That creeps me out. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Hood, Robin Hood.
BYU is expected
Continuing.
To resume in 20 seconds.
Are other things
GDC.
continuing? Google? No. Netflix?
FFIE.
FNGR.
No. Microsoft? No. Interesting. So Hood's having a relative strength day. And so is Bitcoin. It must be off the back of Bitcoin.
FNGR.
A little bit.
BYU resumed. Watch the spread.
It looks good for a put credit spread. I'm going to alert that and I'm going to get in if the options are liquid. $153,000 options today. Yeah, that should be liquid. Oh, man. The
FFIE.
19. It's a little too close. Otherwise, you can get the 18, but it only is a 17 delta. Well, let's see what it pays. 18. 17 cents
GDC.
divided by 83 is 20.4% return. That's more than the delta, so that's good. I'll grab 10 of those.
AIXI.
I hate when I get an insta-fill here. Let's see if I can
ARTW.
edge out a little bit of a better price first, and if I don't, there we go. I actually got a better price. Okay, so I am putting out an alert on that right now. Good. Put credit spread October 18, the 1817.
AIXI.
There we go.
FNGR.
So that's put credit spread. That's not a penny stock trade. Yep, I think you did Kava. Yep, it's Halloween all summer long. Oh man. Yeah, too creepy. CODX has been moving on a lot of volume, unprecedented volume.
PRTG.
Precedented volume lately.
PRTG.
I'm gonna just take some risk on that. I'm just gonna open up risk on that.
FFIE.
CODX to below this whole region here, $1.37. That's right.
GDRX.
Started to pick up at about $1.45. Retested $1.35 many times and bounced off it. So I'll go with $1.30. It's at $1.80. So that's 50 cents of risk for me. $100 of risk would be 200 shares. Here we go.
AIXI.
That up.
BTDR.
You'll see it filled. If it fills.
AIXI.
I think it will. Maybe I need to go.
AIXI. AIXI.
Give it a second. So that's CODX, CODX, having unusual volume the last few days. Something unprecedented going on there. Look at the volume on the weekly chart. See anything like that since 2022. 2 years and last. This is a 2-year moment. Okay, I'll try 180. I just get to fill just so I can leave it going into the mid. Really, it's not going to fill? Wow, everybody followed me when I did that. Bid ask is very tight. I like that a lot. But I'm still not going to fill.
AIXI.
Gonna have to chase. That would not be good. I mean, not great, but it's fine. I just prefer to get filled and move on. Let's check some other stocks. Wow, we just have
AIXI.
FNGR.
Wow. Going on here. Not unprecedented enough of volume. No, okay. Where's that volume? Art W. SGLY. CODX. That's the one we're looking at.
RR.
QTI.
FNGR.
FFIE. FFIE.
You know, I'm chasing him at 181 and not getting a fill. Fuck it. So I'll fill you at 182 then. Care about a penny or two. That's fine. QTI. See, look at that. It's closing kind of like down on the candle. But like we saw, sometimes these things follow through. That's enough. Let's see on the intraday chart in Thinkorswim how illiquid this is. It's quite illiquid.
BDTX.
Let's see what the bid asks are like. 6249, 6485. Yeah, it's just too wide. It's just too illiquid. We want it to be overcrowded so much that there's no space. Also, things that pop over $1 have interesting dynamics because they go from
PRTG.
Fractional pricing to penny by penny pricing. First Green Day, MNTS apps, PTWO, MCIC. I've seen all these. Since I've been sitting here all day, I'm not seeing any new opportunities. I've seen all these. SST, that was new. SST.
PRTG.
No. Going on there. SGE, SGA, By the way, that reminds me, did I get my SG? I had an internet problem at that moment. Oh, I never did get my SG location. That chart looked good. Let me look at that again.
DRAX.
I had to reboot Thinkorswim, and I guess I missed this order entry. All right, let's. I am so excited about it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. price is too back and forth and not consistently running like MMYT. That's our model. Take a screenshot of that. MMYT. That's a gorgeous one.
GHSI.
SQNX.
That's what you want stocks to look like right there. Screenshot of that. Going into the close, I don't really have anything crapping out. Holo. Let's see. Holo. Yeah, Holo is really moving all the way back down to my break even.
APDN.
What a pain in the ass it's being. Alright, well, let's see where it goes from there. I like 2 days of follow through, so I'm way in the clear.
Works.
Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult. EDCM, no. Excuse me. I'm tired. It has been a long day and I did not get enough sleep last night. We had class all night, remember? Half C, not enough volume.
GHSI.
Key.
FFIE.
BDTX.
Works.
GFAI. Works.
AIXI.
EXPI.
Damn, I forgot to keep monitoring AIXI and pick up a few more
ETBI.
shares. Oh, I never really would have got him at a good price, it looks like. Okay. Alright, I'll just pick up some half of more of what I wanted to pick up, which was 20 shares, so 10 shares. Right in here. Since it's sort of equalizing going into the close.
GHSI.
Total allocation really should be 60, but I'll go with 50. 427 is my average, so that's not super great anyway. 27 is my new average. Seven, and the stop I have set is
Bloomberg reporting MCK McKesson in talks for stake in Florida
SDI.
cancer
350. So
That is Michael
427 minus
Charlie
350 is 77 cents. $100 divided by 77 cents is 130 shares.
GHSI.
VRAX.
So I should be able to get 130. Well, obviously I need to buy some more then. All right, it's pulling back right now, so this is a good time. Buy a little more here. That brings my average up to 437. Every time I buy, my average is going up. 437.
GHSI.
It's kind of a recursive function
GHSI.
calculus equation going on. So now 100 divided by 87 wide stop is 115 shares. At some point here, I got
FFIE.
5 hours of sleep at a rest area. Oh no. Why are you doing so much driving? You just moved?
GHSI.
TROO. TROO.
GHSI. GHSI.
VRAX. GDC.
Ah, GHSI.
GHSI.
Whoa, it's really flying. Did I pick up enough shares of that? Probably not. Wowzers. Where did I get it at? 1350. It's now at 15. GHSI. Wow. Let's see if I if I set my targets. I did not. I did not set targets on this yet. And I need to do that because I do not want to be missing out. I mean, right here will be fine. So I'm going to take some out right now.
2.
Right underneath 15. There we go. Ring. Got that. And then next target is just under 18. $79 I'll put it at. Or 2 intermediaries along the way.
MNTS.
So right now it's at 15, so I'll put one at 15.79. That other one is at 17.79 and
PLTK.
1990.
FFIE.
They should be the next one. So 1979, another one. It's going to keep going. It's going to go to 23, so 22.79. Okay, so that is 12 out of 27. So that's a little bit enough.
MNTS.
And 28, and that might be the max it goes. 27.79. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to between there somewhere. 20.79. Now that gets me 18 out of 27 out. 18 divided by 27 is 7% out. So it's still not quite enough. I need one more intermediary in here. Yeah, let's do 20.79, 21.79,
GFAI.
21.29. Okay. All right, that's 21 out of 27. That's 77% all the way up to $28. I need to have one more
GDC.
aggressive exit. 16.79. Perfect.
GDC.
UHG. GFAI.
That's sort of the structure we want. Wow on GHSI. Now back to AIXI. I'm trying to add on to about 100 shares. Ooh, we got a nice pullback. Damn, I just slightly missed it. Okay. It looks like the bid is still at 481. Okay, I'll put 10 share order in right there. That's going to bring my average to probably 447.
BTDR.
There we go. I just got that, and it brought my average to 444. So it's up 444, and the stop is 350. 444 minus 350 is at 94 cents. 100 divided by 90.4 cents is 106 shares. I've got 70. Oh wow, it dropped back a whole bunch. I definitely would love to take some over down here. Hopefully that wasn't because there was a shelf offering. AIXI, which is probably what happened.
CMMB.
AIXI, let's go take a look at what
MNTS.
people are saying. Holy smokes, look at AIXI. They're talking about 11 minutes ago. But what just happened just now? News should be coming on Apple lawsuit. News should be, this might be the news and it might not be good. Going on. Okay, I got flattened out. There, I'm out. AIXI trade, I'm all out. This huge drop may have something to do with an Apple lawsuit and Apple One or something. I don't know. That apparently what might be going on. I get that conversational, like what people are talking about the stock thing from StockTwits. That's another tool you should have up. StockTwits. Yeah, look at that. It's just dropping really fast. I'm glad I just got out. I was just accumulating. I don't remember if I was up on the day, but in any event, I lost $8. Who cares? That's fine.
PPIH.
So yeah, something's going on like right now on it. Dropping. excuse me. Reverse happened today. Reverse split, right? Now a little over 1 million shares in the
DNA.
whole float,
GHSI.
awaiting Apple lawsuit
FNGR.
settlement
Redo.
news.
GHSI.
Well, maybe that wasn't, a drop.
Redo. GHSI.
Four.
Redo.
PPIH.
20. I'm going to wait till nearly the close of the market to get some position on
Redo.
AIXI if I can. So let's let it settle in for a few minutes. I do not know what's going on there. So what did you say? AXI is deficient? What's that mean? Well, that's why they did the reverse split.
PPIH.
Or what was that? Was that the news? Where did you read that? That could be slightly old news. That's why they did the reverse split probably. Although, unless you just read that,
PPIH.
that just came out, then that would mean that maybe they were not,
FFIE.
maybe they did not do their reverse split in compliance or something.
Can these turn down more fluffy?
DNA. AIXI. Big spread.
Redo. 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 PPIH. GHSI.
AIXI. Big spread.
PPIH.
FFIE.
PPIH.
Okay, I'm back. You said, please note that the issuer of this security is deficient in
FFIE.
meeting the exchange's continued listing
FNGR.
requirements. You may want to consider doing further research before placing this order. That's a warning when going to place an order. Oh, I don't get that note. What did you get in compliance? Well, they did a reverse stock split today, so I think they met the compliance issues. Yeah, that's not news. But yeah, that's nice. Welcome to the wonderful wild west of trading penny stocks. Could be some
Redo.
crazy stuff that happens. I gotta put that AI filter on here, so if I
GHSI.
say shh, you know what I'm talking about,
WSM.
it'll beep me out. The wife just made some fresh breads right out of the oven. Let's see how it is. I like it. Very good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, see, it's kind of settling in. I don't know what happened. I don't know what that drop was back
FNGR.
there. Nobody's really talking about it.
FNGR.
But I didn't know that there was a looming
FNGR.
Apple lawsuit
GFAI.
that's supposed to be, I guess, potentially settled soon. And yeah, that would be good for it. And that might be why lately it's been getting a lot of volume, because this lawsuit's about to be settled.
EIOT. WSM.
MNTS.
Mm-hmm. I'm not allowed to say that.
FNGR. FNGR.
MNTS.
No way.
FNGR.
The company that I said about
FNGR.
2 years ago
MNTS.
down in this region, or maybe it was a year ago. No, 2 years ago in 2022,
FNGR.
could be worth $30 a share, has taken 2 years to start to actually, now it's starting to turn up. And it's recently moved from 50 cents
GDC.
to 300% more to
FNGR.
$1.75, 350% higher
FNGR.
in the last few months. This is something that I was covering VIOT. I don't know if you remember that. I was all over that like white on rice. I think maybe HSI halted because it's not moving. Let me see.
UFI.
Excuse me. No, it's not halted. Oh yeah, it was below 15 a little bit ago. Now it's above 15. All right, it just keeps going.
VMO.
GHSI.
RR.
Jins.
Let's see if
PRTG.
Google has any information on
FFIE.
when I talked about VIOT.
GFAI. UFI.
No, because it was a while ago and then the website got wiped out. Seems to be no memory of it. No history of it. Oh well, that's all right. All right, well, it's kind of, we got 18 minutes before the market closes and the weekend hits.
VMO. 2.
Duolingo. A couple of growth stocks we could look at. Duolingo for put credit spreads.
APDN.
Coming across my
PPIH.
scanners.
GDC.
Nope, that doesn't look good. Carvana.
RR.
They're like beautiful looking stock right now. How are they doing so well, Carvana? Jeez.
FFIE.
Yeah, I'm going to take some of that right now. Put credit spread.
FFIE.
If the options are liquid enough. Okay.
PPIH.
135.
VIOT.
Sell. Buy the 130.
PPIH.
Perfect. Get 2 of those.
FFIE.
See if I can get any price improvement. Go. Send. Got it. Got price improvement too. That's great. Okay. Putting that alert now into the group.
FFIE.
Carvana. PCS.
FFIE.
October 18. What did I get?
PPIH.
35,130. All right. Bombs away. Carvana.
Two.
MNTS.
PPIH.
I flipped a short on RR to a long. So we'll see if that was the right decision in a few days. IVP. Internet Veterinary Partners or something.
PRTG. PRTG.
PRTG coming across the squawk. That's pretty cool. Tastes like bread.
FFIE.
MIGI. CWH.
FFIE. FFIE.
Two.
Seen all these opportunities already. I've already been through these charts. All good here.
WFN.
13 minutes to the close.
CRMT. CVU.
now. LDR Roku.
FFIE. FFIE.
Lucid. Okay, that's interesting.
FNGR, FNGR, FNGR.
Bottom reversal over the 200. Super fast. Man,
FFIE.
I would have liked to have caught this a little earlier. I'm gonna have to wait on that one. I'll just put it on the list, the hot list, the watch list. AUR, ENPH, half C, WSFS.
WSH.
What did I say? I just talked at the same time.
FFIE.
Yeah. GBC pen,
FFIE.
GBCI,
FFIE.
safe. I'm always looking at the volume.
DTDR.
Because we're not looking for slow movement. We're looking for cataclysmic move. It's kicking off. Alright, this is interesting. This is the first bounce, I guess, after a parabolic sell-off. 8 stop. Alright, I'll go for the bounce trade. Kins. Late day move. Kins. $8 stop, $1.25 risk, 100 divided by $1.25, 80 shares. Long.
CWH.
Okay, I'm in. Draw that out and then set profit targets.
EVGN.
22 was my entry. Okay, there we go. Stop
2.
at 8. And now profit targets are 978,
FFIE.
999, D. And that's about all we can expect. So we need to be aggressive about getting out. Taking probably 25% exits. So 949,
FFIE.
48. 9. Did I say 949? No.
GSM.
FFIE.
979.
UFI.
FFIE.
977.
CTDR.
Zoom up more.
CWH.
79. 27 is fine.
2.
And but then 999. 1049.
MNTS.
Just this, I'll be a too much out. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to
PARA
15
Paramount.
size. Oh, good to cancel. I had it set wrong
CNBC
anyway.
reporting Edgar Bronfman Jr.
So let's
open to having
replace
Terry
those.
Redstone stay
Where are
involved
they?
at Paramount. If special
977.
committee accepts his
Let's
consortium
do that for
bid
15
Rolling
shares.
Step,
Good to
that's Papa
cancel.
Alpha Romeo Alpha.
999. 15
MNTS.
shares. Good to cancel.
Toll.
And then let's do 1049.
MNTS.
And then 11.
FFIE.
So 1099.
FFIE.
60 out of 80. And 11.
FFIE.
Last piece can be 1149.
FFIE.
That's 75, and then I'll have 5 shares left. And for that, I can just be a little extra aggressive down low here somewhere. Let's see where. $9.49. There we go.
AHT.
All right.
UFI.
Profit taking plan in
GTDR.
place. Entry. Markers on the
TKE.
chart. Set up the profit targets.
CWH.
Let her rip. Monitor it. Make sure it stays healthy over the next few days. I also got to move it into the right folder here. Move. Go. All right.
GDC.
8 minutes to the close. Another bite of bread. My wife is putting too much butter on the bread. She's trying to kill me. Apparently she thinks that's good.
CRKN.
ANET.
Seed.
Boy, this ANET looks gorgeous. Am I already in it?
GDRX.
Hard to believe I'm not in that. This for a
BTDR.
put credit spread. Oh, you know, it probably didn't have very liquid options. Let's see. Could have been the issue. 39 percentile.
GFAI.
21 delta. Seemingly liquid enough. Maybe it doesn't pay out enough. No, it does. All right. Getting in to the 310. Yeah, that'll be good.
FFIE.
Let's try and get some price improvement. That. And I'm not getting a fill, so I'm going to have to...
Swim.
Oh, I did. Oh, no, I didn't get a fill. That was GHSI. We're going to go take a look at that.
LGCL.
FFIE.
Ooh,
FFIE.
popped to 1597.
Dern.
GHSI, I'm now up 17.4%.
FFIE.
And hitting targets.
EQ.
Uh, 5 minutes till the market closes.
Glue.
Bite of bread.
FFIE.
GHSI.
FFIE.
LGCL.
We got
Swim.
ER coming up on GME in 7 days. Let's just take a look at that trade. I'm still sitting in.
GHSI.
All right, well, it's still healthy. I was kind of hoping it would do like a run up, but it's not. It's dead.
APDN.
AHCO.
All right, it's moving again. GHSI is moving again.
FFIE. SPWH.
APDN, am I still in that or did I stop out?
GDRX.
Okay, I'm still in it. Let's take a look at the daily chart.
FFIE.
I just got an exit on Kins already. What?
Light.
Or was that an entry? I'll have to go take a look at that. Okay, now that's not the best end to it.
USM.
To the candlestick on the day. Kins, okay. Why did I Oh, that's the bounce trade. So the bounce trade's actually following through already on Kins. This is the penny stocking framework bounce trade in action. I already got one of my exits. Yeah, you can see it's popping right at the close. People are going for it.
EVGN. Toll. Eufy. Kins. Kins.
APDN.
Kins. VIOT. WSM. Kins. Eufy. GDRX.
2 minutes to the close. I just got an exit on DSY. Let's go take a look at that.
APDN.
Nice. It's moved all the way up and over the recent highs. DSY.
Toll.
And that was an exit on Bumble. Let's see what's going on there. This is a retrace through a gap fill. And I just got another exit on GHSI. Whoo-wee! What? It just hit 60 and 61. I got to see that on the intraday. Look at that. Wow, it hit 17. GHSI, that's this one here.
LGC.
Wowzers. Is that going to halt it? Well, it's not going to halt going into its close with 1 minute left. But anyway, you know, I've got all my profits set on that all the way up to, what was it?
PRTG.
It's up high. All the way up to 28. Yeah, $28. Right now it's at 17. My entry was at 13.50 earlier today. It's now hitting 17. I am up GHSI 25% and taking profits.
PRTG.
You can see right here it says $92 PL day, 93. So it's close to 1 hour return already, and I still have $72 of that is still in the position, but around $25 has been realized of that.
AHT.
30 seconds.
GDC.
DCAN. GHSI.
Quick look at AIXI. Do I want to hold it over the weekend?
SIDU.
Something else just got hit. GHSI, another exit at almost 18. It's 4 o'clock. No, I don't want AXI, but let's go back to GHSI and watch this puppy in after hours. Shit, man, it hit 19 just now. I'm up 40% on it. Holy schmoly. And in after hours, the bid and the ask is at around 19.
CRK.
Woo!
Good.
I'm above a 1-to-1 risk reward. I'm at 115 bucks there. Well, it did exactly what I expected it to do. Should it move? In other words, those profit targets are some of the most well-engineered aspects of my expectation, you know, and that's what I'm saying is it's going through those points on the retracement of those price levels that it hasn't hit for a year now. On its way to $28. Maybe it's going to hit that either overnight or next week, Monday, Tuesday. Anyway, I'm still in it, and those orders can get filled in extended hours. Thanks for tuning in, Michael. You have a great weekend. And, you know, enjoy your weekend. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye now. Ending the stream.